Hello and welcome in. My name is Callie and this is going to be a different video than I usually post. I usually get into oracle or tarot readings, but today I am going to do a channel message from what I believe is Cassieopeia or Cassieopean constellation, starseed family. I didn't know all this though until I actually got a clairaudient message, right? And if you've been with me for a little while, you know that I get clairaudient messages and downloads, and I didn't call on them or anything like that. I got a download, and what I mean by that is all of a sudden I heard that song by Stevie Nicks, "Love Cast a Spell on You." So I went to go look it up, and you know, there's millions of different people who post different things in like their songs, and they can stream whatever. There's many accounts, is what I'm saying. And the account that popped up at the top was Cassieopeia, and I was like, "What is this?" So I went and I googled Cassieopeia. And apparently it is a constellation, and there are other people that actually channel messages from this constellation. Now what I got from it is I wasn't sure if Cassieopeia wanted to channel, or were they just giving me information, or is it just, you know, a coincidence. But I wrote this down. It's known for W and M. W represents up and M represents down. It's 5 bright stars in the northern sky. And there's something also about sit in your true seat, your self-worth, your visibility, and reclaiming your inner voice after a comparison or a humiliation. So possibly someone has been through a humiliation ritual or some kind of humiliation in their life, as I have as well. And you're being told to reclaim your inner voice. Now, if I went through years and years of social anxiety, I felt very oppressed and like I couldn't speak my mind, like I was being psychically attacked and telepathically attacked, and it kept me from getting out of my shell and socializing for many, many years. And it's so odd, well, it's ironic to me that this is a message from the Cassieopeia, or they're, you know, you look it up, and there's another message here saying stop shrinking to stay safe as well. And Cassieopeia was punished for speaking boldly. She remained immortalized in the sky. Okay? And setting yourself free, or speaking your truth, is setting yourself free. Okay? It's being your authentic self. Speaking what you feel is true to you is what's mostly important for all of humanity. Okay? Being misunderstood does not mean you are wrong as well. But let's go ahead, and I wanted to see what all I can pull up. I don't know if anyone is, I mean, if you're drawn to this video, there's possibly something in this message here for you. If not, please leave it for someone else. This is just something I'm going along and I'm learning as I go along. Trying to make sense of the messages I get, you know, because I don't know what else to do with this message, these messages, but to deliver them to you or whoever the viewers, whoever sees these messages. Like, they're meant to help someone. Okay, Cassieopeia is the queen in the sky. She represents self-worth, visibility, reclaiming your inner voice after comparison or humiliation. The reminder is that you do not need to prove your value or compete for anyone's attention anymore. So that is an awesome message that whenever I ask, what did Cassieopeia want me to know, this is what popped up. Okay. Now, stop shrinking to stay safe. There's an energy of having dimmed yourself, holding back insight, power, or expression because you didn't feel seen, supported, or even chosen. The constellation, the W and the M, and I find that odd that they have that in historical figures as well. you know, holding the M, the threes. It represents ups and downs, you know, and also resilience. You rise again. Wow. Super powerful messages that I was able to get and make understand, 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 and overstand. Okay? Being misunderstood does not mean you are wrong. Claim your authority without any apology. And that's what we're doing here on Oracle Wise Living channel. This is especially relevant to your spiritual work. You do not need louder energy. You're more explaining or comparison to other readers. Quiet confidence is enough. Okay? You are not late. You're not behind. You're not visible. You are simply stepping into a chapter where self-recognition comes first. I think that's super awesome. So, let's see. What else can they tell us on Cassieopeia? Okay, what is the story about Cassieopeia? Okay, apparently, Google AI is saying that the story of Cassieopeia is about a vain queen who boasted as she and her daughter Andromeda were more beautiful than sea nymphs, angering the sea god Poseidon, who sent a sea monster to destroy her kingdom. She was forced to sacrifice Andromeda. But the hero Perseus saved her, married her, and killed the monster, Perseus, ultimately placing Cassieopeia in the sky as a constellation, often seen as an upside down as punishment for her hubris. So, usually you could see it is best known in the sky around November, the months of November. The spiritual meaning, according to AI, okay, is vanity, consequence, royal power, divine femininity, and transformation. But I'm getting more of speaking my power. That is what I'm that's what I'm getting, because this is a point in my life where I'm coming out of my shell. I'm coming on camera. I am growing the spiritual channel, putting my information out there. It's also a journey, a spiritual journey, because I couldn't. A few years ago, this is not something that I could have seen myself doing at all. I'm grateful. I'm super grateful. Please, if you like this kind of content, please let me know. Please like, subscribe. Reach out to me through my email, oraclewiseliving@gmail.com, if you would like to. But there's something, we also have vanity, humility. The core myth teaches that boosting leads to downfall. Its upside down position is a constant lesson in humility and the dangers of pride. Feminine power and royalty. Associated with the queen, it embodies strength, beauty, leadership, and a powerful royal feminine essence. Duality and balance. The W shape symbolizes the balance between opposites, light and dark, heaven and earth, and the integration of these dualities. The cosmic order and guidance, its proximity to the North Star links it to cosmic order, spiritual navigation, and finding a higher purpose. So, as well as transformation and enlightenment, represents the journey from human frailty, vanity, to spiritual awareness and enlightenment, often seen as a gateway to metaphysical understanding. Wow! So, I totally can understand that. Information, knowledge is also a portal. Self-love is also here. So some interpretation of Cassieopeia as a guide for learning self-love, moving beyond needing external validation. There is also some cultural interpretations here in Christianity. It is seen as the glorious bride of Christ, Cassieopeia, a faithful queen awaiting her king, or a symbol of the church delivered from evil. Arabic Chaldean called the enthroned or the seated queen, reflecting her royal imagery. Indian mythology symbolizes cosmic drama, the divine, and even sadness in theatrical storytelling. Okay, let's pull some oracle messages now. Since we got that out of the way, I'm going to label this Cassieopean question, channeling question, because I do believe, like, when we get information, downloads, it could be, you got to take it with a grain of salt. But I don't always get these kind of downloads, right? So, I'm going to pull and ask your guide oracles. Thank you for allowing me to be your intuitive guide here as well. And watching this content, viewing this content. It truly helps get some positive insight and information out there. Please take what does resonate and leave the rest. Take a deep breath. And then center yourself. Let's open up to the message. Imagination. Imagination is coming out here. So this is definitely a good time to work on that, healing that inner child. Number 7 is significant here. We have number 7 as well. Again, 7 in numerology is about spiritual awakening and inner wisdom. So number 7 can be very significant for you when it pertains to this kind of information as well, with Cassieopeia, constellation Cassieopean, our starseed family, ancient ancestors. And I'm also going to pull tonight from the Light Worker deck, okay? Know that this deck, it informs you. This is a Work Your Light Oracle card deck by Rebecca Campbell. She has done some amazing work. Her artwork is by Danielle Noel. If you're interested in purchasing something like this, a deck to help you on your light work. Okay, let's go ahead. Inner child number 7. You're definitely being advised to take a lighthearted approach to things that you're doing. Step back into that childlike sense of wonder that you had as a child, right? Okay, the great gathering. There is some kind of great gathering happening here. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe is coming in. Intuitive hits and Soul Tribe. And we also have Lemuria at the bottom of the deck here. I'm going to read from both of these for you tonight. I just think it's so magnificent, Cassieopeia. And I'm so grateful to be able to get messages and downloads. And, people say things, well, it's all in our head, it's all in our mind. Everything. We are all connected, okay? I look at it as conscious collectiveness. We all have the abilities to tune in and find out, but I'm telling you, there's just, lately, it's just been coming online. I wouldn't be coming on here and speaking if I didn't feel like there was something to be told, known, shown, seen, or heard. Okay, let's see. The Great Gathering. And this is for the greatest good of all in humanity. Raising the vibration. Right? Breaking past those barriers or ancestral patterns. Doing what we feel is right. The Great Gathering. The Great Gathering. The Great Gathering. Here we go. We're going to start making these videos a little shorter. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. You're being called to let your intuition move you physically. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet. And as you travel and share your creations, something is rethreaded. This card is an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are like you at a soul level or that you already are. You are also being called to gather groups of people either by leading them or becoming part of a group that you can support in your soul's personal mission. You are part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in history to heal yourself, your ancestral line, and the planet, to raise consciousness so that we can continue to call this magnificent place home for eras to come. One of many consciously choosing to devote your life to something greater than yourself. It's time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen. When you share what is real or true to you, and you share the medicine that you need most, those who are like you will gather around you. You are your tribe. They are just like you, and just as you are longing and searching for them, they have been longing and searching for you too. Okay, there is a work your light activation for this card as well, you guys. Okay. I choose now to let myself be seen. I am ready to call in my soul tribe and create a web of light all over the planet. And so it is. Ashe. Lemuria. This is a transmission card. I'm going to go ahead with, this is going to be a transmission for Lemuria to bring those divine codes down. Thank you for being here and checking out this video as well. I just want to let you guys know that I'm super grateful to be able to do this and share this information with you. And creating heaven on earth is happening now. Thank you, divine universe and angels, ancestors. Thank you, God. Lemuria, or Mu, is one of the earth's lost lands, where heaven really was a place on earth. A time before we were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. In Lemuria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no more than us, and that the sun was no better. Perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Perhaps you are part of this transition team who at soul level are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. Thank you for wanting to do this work. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs on the planet right now, but you are being encouraged to keep holding that clear vision of future. It is closer than you think. You may be guided to hold the frequency of Lemuria in your own community, your family, your workplace, or within yourself. Know that it's possible, and while at times it may feel like you're alone, you are truly not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of the ancient lost lands and even Lemuria crystals that hold the codes of remembering that are beginning to rise all over this planet. Keep doing what you're doing and remember that only one way to heal the world around us is to first heal ourselves. I hold the codes of Lemuria and believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. And so it is. And last but not least, you guys, before I end this transmission tonight, we're going to see what number 7 is your number. If you're seeing this, if you're drawn to number 7, you could be Life Path 7 from Group 7. It's all about your imagination and creating something to offer the world your medicine. Nocturnal dreams, daydreaming, reverence, fantasy. Your divine inner child is knocking at your door, inviting you to step away from serious life filled with too much work and drudgery and allow yourself some well-deserved playtime. Your life is presently over-controlled by others' needs and much too burdened with responsibilities. Consequently, you're losing touch with your inspiration and creativity. Listen to your inner child and take time to daydream, fantasize, visualize, wonder, and explore. Feed your inner child with art classes, theater tickets, concerts, and other types of recreational activities. if you don't honor your inner child's needs, she or he will get your attention by throwing one heck of a childish tantrum. You need this magic right now. So your inner child's message is come play. Get out and go play, okay? Whether that be art, drawing, painting, music, writing music, creating content. Feed your inner child. No matter how old you are. Age is just a number. Somebody needs to know that. Okay, well, this is going to be a fascinating video about the Cassieopeans and channeling messages. We also got some light work messages out here. Oracle information for you guys. If you like this kind of transmission, this video, this content, this download, please make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell as well so you will not miss another message or video when it pops up. Okay? Till next time, peace, love, and light, you guys.